Hi, I'm Vince Vaughn, and you're watching Comedy Central. Mother and I always watch together.
I'm Janine Garofalo, and you're watching Comedy Central.
Get ready for Versus! It's the team that spent more time in alleys and gutters than Robert Downey Jr. Versus a team with so little body fat that they've actually considered ass implants. That's right, it's bowlers versus marathon runners on Versus. And now, a man who got his groove back 2 days after the test results, Greg Proops!
Shut up and listen, and welcome to Versus, ladies and gentlemen. This is the show that takes two rival teams and pits them against each other in intellectual combat. You don't have to be a genius to dig this show, but it does help if you're not completely brain dead. Tonight, cross-training versus beer draining. Oh yeah, we've met the teams. Now let's kick the players around. Joe!
All right, first there's Tony. He likes his bowling shoes like he likes his women, rented and a little tight. Next, there's Alan. He looks forward to league night because it's the only time he gets to put his fingers in 3 holes at once. Finally, there's Ian. He's smiling because while we tape the show, he's getting his balls waxed. There they are, the bowlers! Meet David. He once experienced a runner's high so powerful the cops had to talk him down off a curb. Next, there's Tyson. He's so obsessed with training, he's wearing a pair of adult diapers because he's running right now. And finally, there's Foot. No matter how much pain he's in, he never pulls out before he's finished. Just ask his wife. And those are the marathon runners! Oh, yeah! I think I'm ready to take my victory lap!
Yeah, well, be sure to stop and check the dampness over the little blower thing. Okay. We brought these teams together because they're both involved in sports, but they couldn't be more opposite. Oh, yeah, let's find out who's really smarter. But first, let me ask you something. David, you're a finely tuned athlete and probably a world-class marathon runner. Where do you put bowlers on the scale of athletics?
Probably right up there with the people who watch marathons on TV.
Wow. So the casual snacking crowd, then?
Yeah.
All right. Alan, have you ever considered a marathon running?
Not in my life.
Uh-huh.
The biggest waste of time I could possibly think of.
Well, I think you know that a perfect game in bowling is when the French fries arrive before the 7th frame. All right. We're going to start things off with some general knowledge questions. Everyone in the universe has a chance to ring in, but mostly the 6 people with the buzzers. Every correct answer is worth 100 clams. If you get it wrong, don't freak! You don't lose any points, but the other team has a chance to confer and steal the cash. All eyes, gaze, in delighted merriment at the Versus board, for here is our first subject, which is celebrities, as it so often is. And our categories be Trick or Treat Williams, or I've Zena Braless Lawless. And that is so hard to read off the card. Marathoners, since you won the coin toss, you picked the first category. David, you're lean, you're tight, you're ready to rock. It's your choice.
I've Zena Braless Lawless.
Okay. In 1997, warrior princess Lucy Lawless popped out of her dress while singing the national anthem at what hockey team's home arena in Anaheim? Tyson.
The Mighty Ducks.
Is correct. See, that one sneaked around from behind. Turned out to be a hockey question. There we go. Next question. Treat Williams had his first New York acting job as an understudy to John Travolta in which Broadway musical? David.
Grease.
And Grease is correct. Woo, the breadth and scope. Here we go. Next subject, which is Asian history. And the categories are How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a cab? Or a nation of angry Asians wants to pull pot? David, you choose.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a cab?
Yes, it's the longest sentence in game show history, and we carry on. In 1934, what Chinese communist leader led his Red Army on the Long March? Alan.
Mao Zedong.
Is exactly correct.
That's good.
That's right. Bowlers and history, a perfect match. Next question. In 1975, communist bad guy Pol Pot overthrew the government of which Southeast Asian nation? Tony.
Cambodia.
Is correct. And you know the first people they purge are the bowlers. All right, our next subject, music. Bowlers and intellectuals. All right, music, and the categories are Wake Up, Little Sousa, and seems like whenever I want to tickle your ivories, you say it's rag time. Oh, so funny, so oblique, so impenetrably horrible. Here we go. Tony, your choice, babe.
How about Wake Up, Little Sousa?
All right. Named for American bandmaster John Philip Sousa, the large circular sousaphone is a marching version of what brass instrument? Tony.
The tuba.
Tuba. That's how it works. Runners. Bowlers are a little bit ahead right now. How's it feeling?
Not too good.
Not too good. Okay. All right. Well, we'll stop by the drinks table and you can spit some water out. Here we go. What legendary ragtime pianist is famous for composing such works as The Maple Leaf Rag and The Entertainer? David.
Scott Joplin.
Is correct. Scott Joplin. The immortal Scott Joplin. Our next subject is sea life. And the categories are What You See Is What You Net and Bonfire of the Manatees. David, we're straining to keep above these puns. Will you choose?
Bonfire of the Manatee.
Here we go. Because it grazes on marine grasses and other water plants, by what name are manatees more popularly known? Alan.
Sea cows.
Is correct. They are, of course, the bowlers of the ocean. The Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1972 led to the dolphin-safe labels on cans of which product? Tyson.
Tuna.
Is correct. Oh, my gosh. Great googly-moogly at the end of round one. Flat-footed tie, 400-400. But stick around, because it's going to get ugly when we get back. Just lay there, you pigs. Welcome back. I'm Laurence Olivier. Is it safe? Is it safe? All right, after the general knowledge round, the bowlers and the marathoners neck and neck. This is like an athletic competition, except we're using our brains today. You guys are hardcore. Foot, I know you're rock hard, but dude, the socks. Can we get it? What is up with that?
The socks kind of show the different moments of a race. It's happy, it's sad, it's just there.
Wow, the gamut of human emotions described on a sock. You really can encapsulate America more than that, can you, ladies and gentlemen? Although we can take the next half hour to try. Now, the questions are going to focus on both of your very different worlds. Although when you think about it, they are totally different. Here are 5 questions written for each team. If you answer a question in your category, well, snickerty-dicker. You get $200. If you answer a question from the other team's category, $400. A wrong answer will cost you $200. This is a timed round, so there is strategy involved. It's a tie, so since the runners chose first in the last round, the bowlers will lead off in this round. You can pick from your side of the board, or you may nip over to the marathon runner's side and snooch from theirs. Your choice is Am. It's all in the way he fingers his bowels, or... Whoa! that had the word balls and finger in it. And it doesn't get gooder. The complete book of running, stumbling, and gasping for air. Ian, your name tag is blocking what we think is monogrammed. Will you choose?
We're gonna go, it's on the way he fingers his ball.
Well chosen. Here we go. Who is the only bowler to win the PBA National Championship 3 years in a row? Foot.
Earl Anthony.
Yes! Oh, dude. Oh, man, did Foot smoke you on that one? Okay, new category. I can't believe Amished that one, and we can't. It's your choice, Foot.
Go with the complete book of running, stumbling, and gasping for air.
Staying on the track in 1984, what running guru and author of the complete book of running dropped dead of a heart attack at the age of 52? Tyson.
Jim Fix.
Is correct. All right, new category, which is hamstrings across America. Tyson, your choice, babe.
I'm staying with the hamstrings across America.
Here we go. Listen up, everyone in. What fictional movie character decided one day to run clear across Greensboro County, then didn't stop running for 3 years? Tony.
Forrest Gump.
Is correct. Fiction, man, that's right. They poached you like an egg on that one. New category, fake the A train. Tony, it's your choice.
We'll stay with we'll go to I Can't Believe I Missed That One.
All righty, staying at home, here we go. What 1996 film stars Randy Quaid as an Amish bowler? Tony.
Kingpin.
Kingpin. New category, which is, if there's grass on the field, play ball. Tony, it's still up to you. Are you going to pick up the spare?
We're going to go for fake the A train.
Oh, yeah. Moving over, here we go. What infamous woman took a subway to win the New York Marathon in 1979 and cheated again the following year to win in Boston? Tyson.
Rosie Ruiz.
Is correct. That's right. Taking it back. We are still tied, and there are less than 2 minutes left in this round. Marathon runners, new category. After swimming and biking, I always end up with the runs. Tyson, you prevail.
I'm going to stick with after swimming and biking. I always end up with the
Here
runs.
we go. In 1978, what now famous triathlon was created to settle an argument as to who was more fit, runners or swimmers? Tyson.
Ironman triathlon.
Is correct. The bowlers knew that one, man. New category. Try our new marathon chicken. It's cooked in ancient Greece. Tyson, you're still raging.
Staying at home.
Here we go.
Marathon chicken.
Last one in your category. The term marathon comes from ancient Greece, where the runner Phidippides carried news of a victory from Marathon to what other city? Foot.
Athens.
Athens is correct, the first marathon runner. And then he dropped dead. Historical fact, there's nothing left in marathon runners category. There is 1 minute left in this round. It's all bowlers. Traced back to Rome at the time of Caesar. What game is an Italian form of lawn bowling? Tyson.
Bocce.
Is correct, bocce. New category, raging on. Bowlers that go both ways. You still in it, here we go. What New York City borough is also a bowling term, which means hitting the head pin on the opposite side of your throwing hand? David.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is correct. And there's 30 seconds left. When you hammer on the button, it locks you out. That's how it works. You got to wait till the last syllable is spoken. 1 question left, new category, the pain of passing a Flintstone. Down at the Bedrock Bowl, what was Fred Flintstone's bowling nickname? And as silence descends, Ian.
Twinkle Toes.
Is right back on the board. Raging back for the last one. At the end of round 2, 2,400 marathon, 1,200 bowlers. When we come back, the sporting will continue. Stay where you are.
So I
Welcome back to Versus. I'm Thucydides with the history of the Peloponnesian War. This is how it ends. The runners are leading the bowlers. The winners keep the money. The losers go home desolate, but they have stuff to put in their back seat. Explain what it is, Joe!
Well, each loser will receive a VTech 900 megahertz cordless telephone with 2-line capability and alphanumeric call waiting caller ID. Performance and technology that you can clearly hear from VTech, the company that reinvented the telephone.
Oh, right. They reinvented it. And who invented it originally, Joe? Time's up. Okay. Alexander Graham Bell, loser.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
You don't even get the phone now, man. Watson, come here. You're needed. All right. Each of you will get 3 questions, and that's it. Ring in as soon as you think you know what the answer is. If you get it right, 250 clams. If you get it wrong, we take away 250. All of the questions in this round may be answered by one of these 3 choices. Pin setters, pace setters, or Irish setters. Okay? This game is very tight still. Everybody cool? Everybody schmool? Let's play Versus. Their goal is to average 5 minutes per mile. Runner.
Pace setters.
Correct. They were originally colored white and red, but now... Bowler.
Pin setters.
No. I'm finished the question, but now they're mostly all red.
Irish setters.
Irish setters. Richard Nixon named his King Timoho. Bowler.
His Irish setter.
That is correct. That's how it works. Rolling on, gentlemen. Rolling on. Here we go. Professionally, they're known as rabbits. Runner.
Pace setters.
Yes. In 1957, excuse me, I'll start that again. A 1957 competition marked the first time an automatic bowler.
Pin setters.
Pin setters. Their first documented existence can be traced back to over 5,000 years ago in Egypt. Bowler.
Pin setters.
Pin setters is how it works. That's how you do it. Well done, gentlemen. Raging on. This is for the money. Here we go. Alleys are dangerous places for them to run since they're... Bowler.
Pace setters.
Pace setters. Sean Penn played one in the 1984 movie Racing... Runner.
Pin setter.
Pin setter. It's easy to pick up a spare one if you call your local AKC-affiliated breeder. Bowler.
Irish setters.
Irish setters is correct. Oh, the runners take it at the end. 3,422 runners, which means the bowlers. But everyone's a winner, baby. That's the truth. Come on down, fellas. That one was a barn burner. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we'll see just how smart the marathon runners think they are. Stay where you are. Welcome back. Is it safe? Yes, it is. The marathon runners are the winners, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. And to the victors goes the spoils. But remember what the Romans said, fame is fleeting. Foot, you seem to have a hardcore following in this crowd here today. Are you running locally? Can we catch you run?
You can catch me on San Vicente every afternoon.
All right. Yeah. You can catch me at San Vicente at the Fat Burger across from the Nico Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bowlers, how you guys holding up?
Yeah.
We're good. Rolling turkey. Man. Crushing disappointment, bitterness, and pain. And yet, you can look forward to ice cream sundaes and cheeseburgers as often as you like. You don't got to train. Just keep the wrist limber, dude. All right. You have won a total of 3,400 drachmas, which is yours to keep. Now we're going to see if you can't win some more cash. It's time for the grand finale. I will ask you one question. If you answer it correctly, you will get the 1,000. If you get it wrong, the bowlers will have one last chance to swoop in and bite your style. Here are the 2 subjects you can choose from. Advances in molecular biology or Olympic marathons. All right, gentlemen, what's it going to be? David?
We'll go with Olympic marathons.
Well chosen. Because I can tell you this molecular biology question, and they'll cut this out, is a mother All right, well chosen, David. You have 10 seconds to confer, then give me the answer. Here is the question. Who was the last American to win the men's Olympic marathon? You have 10 seconds. I will be back. I know you're sitting at home trying to remember the last time the Olympics weren't interrupted every 2 seconds. God, I think I'm falling in love with you. All right, it's time for your answer. David, what is it?
Frank Shorter.
Is correct. They got $4,400. Well done, gentlemen. Come on down, bowlers. That one was a hoopsie deal. Come back next time when Roto-Rooter guys take up even a urinary tract infection. I don't know what that means. Peace out.
The marathon runners will also receive Inesco's home gallery exclusive Carol Endress Spirit of Folk collection. Tableware designed in a heartwarming apple orchard theme, bringing charm to the world of home decor from Inesco Home Gallery. Promotional consideration provided by the following. Clip Art, the writing instrument that is wearable as well as writable. Over 100 limited edition designs. Find your signature with Clip Art. www.reel.com with over 100,000 titles for sale on VHS and DVD at lowest online prices, featuring the Star Wars trilogy. Reel.com, the best place to buy movies.
Don't miss Comedy Central's premiere week. It begins Monday at 10 and features all new episodes of Strangers with Candy, Upright Citizens Brigade, and Dr. Katz. Up next, it's The Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
I'm